Hey guys, it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Reviews, where we do reactions and reviews to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. First, I want to send out a PSA. I thank you guys for the great comments and the encouragement and the inspiration. It has been a little bit of a roller coaster with me, but we all know mental health is very important. If you need to take a step back to gather your bearings, you need to do so. I encourage everyone to do that. So I am a sufferer of anxiety and depression, and it comes in waves, but I was definitely on a really low for a while, and I'm still climbing out of it and finding my bearings where, I put my feet. But I just wanted to let you know, thank you guys for always hitting me up, liking my content and watching my videos. You have no idea how much that means to me. So I'm gonna try my very hardest to be more consistent. Procrastination is a huge thing with me when it comes to my anxiety, and I'm trying to push past it. But having you guys with me on here is definitely a plus, and it definitely helps me. So from the bottom of my heart, I thank you guys. So keep following me, keep hitting me up on my other digital platforms, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. As always, those links will be in the description bar below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. Let's keep moving this channel forward because great things are to come. So with all of that being said, let's just jump right into what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be talking about Amazon's original adaptation of Disney's Cinderella. It is directed by Kaale and, fun fact, produced by James Corden, who we all love from Carpool Karaoke and his late night show. So he's funny, he's hilarious, and this is right up his alley with being that it is a musical adaptation. So this one for 2021 is using, when I say classical, I don't mean like Beethoven and everything like that. I mean their opening number with Billy Porter being the narrator. The first song right out the gate was Rhythm Nation by Janet Jackson. They did Material Girl by Madonna. They did a Ed Sheeran song, and then he did a couple of original songs. I thought that was pretty awesome. I'll talk about how also they did Somebody to Love by Queen, which my daughter was a huge fan of because we are big Queen fans. So my favorite characters in this adaptation were the mice and Billy Porter, of course, because Billy Porter was given what was supposed to have gave. Beautiful costumes. I will have to say, whoever was a costume designer for this film did amazing. There's a part in this movie where they go to the ball, that whole traditional thing, and they did a musical number, and it was all these beautiful dresses that fit each culture that was dancing, and I thought that was beautiful. Also, as far as the acting goes, guys, please don't come for me. This is not to play anybody out. I'm not saying that the acting was horrible, but it was good for what it was supposed to be done. Camila Cabello, it was okay. I mean, she played Cinderella. I like the narrative of the storyline that they gave her, that she just wasn't trying to fall in love and marry well or marry up. She was trying to live out her dream to become a dress designer, which I love that narrative. I love that this movie had a lot of girl power, which brings me to this next point where they kind of deviated from the original of it just being Prince Charming and the father going back and forth about him finding a queen. In this one, Robert, who plays Prince Charming, his sister Gwen is all about the kingdom. She wants to push the kingdom in the new century, do everything that she can to make sure this kingdom keeps striving and thriving. And the dad, who is played by the king, who's played by Pierce Brosnan, he kind of gives her that whole women are supposed to be seen, not heard. And the brother was like, my sister's amazing. She can do these great things. So it was a lot of girl power. And I really like that change of a narrative that this adaptation did. Indina, please guys forgive me for chopping up her name, Menzel. Her voice is amazing. She did the song with Material Girl, and her voice is just so dope to me. I also never got the concept. This is, I'm stepping outside of it this a little bit. about them calling her an orphan. How is she an orphan when her stepmother is her guardian? That's just me, whatever. But overall, I think the movie was good. I think the adaptation was great. I think a lot of young girls today would really love it, because this generation is living that you don't need a man to be well off in his life. You can do all those things that someone tells you your husband can bring to the table. And I love that narrative that they did in this movie. Also, James Corden did a great job with producing it. It was very good. It wasn't so far-fetched from the originals that it was a waste to watching it. So I definitely do recommend that you sit down with your young daughters and sons to watch this, because I think they would really get a lot out of it. Now, for me, with all the adaptations, this is how the order goes. My favorite adaptation of Cinderella is the one with Brandy, because it was the first of its kind, having a transracial whole entire set. It was beautiful, and I got to see a Cinderella that looked like me. So that's my favorite one. Then it's Ever After with Drew Barrymore, then the Disney, and then this one falls by the wayside. Now, I say out of the stars category, where I find it falling is within 3 stars, because it wasn't anything spectacular. It wasn't anything that was like, oh my God, this is so much better than any of them so far. It just didn't give me that and didn't move me in that way. The way they did Rhythm Nation, I wasn't a fan of it, but I guess you have to adapt, make it adaptable to the time of the movie. And Somebody to Love was done decently, and Material Girl was done great because it was done by Anina Menzel. So that's where it falls for me, guys. We're wrapping up this video. You guys tell me what you think about this adaptation. I do recommend that you guys watch it with your sons and your daughters, because I think for their age, they may find it more spectacular, more like, oh my God, this was amazing. Opposed to the, young adults like myself and, adults or whatever. So don't forget, it's out now on Amazon Prime. You should go check it out with your friends and your family. Get your little popcorn. And as always, don't forget to share this video, guys. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll know when I put up more content. And I promise you guys, more content is coming. And as always, stay safe, be courageous, and I will see you guys in the next video.